Hello and welcome, I'm the Imperor and this is Learning as we play Stellaris, where I play Stellaris and hopefully you learn how to play it with me, because I try and explain everything I do while I do it so you can get and have a better time with the game. Now my approach is mainly roleplay based, meaning I really don't min-max, I don't try to pick the best path for anything, I just play the game. If you're new to the series, please start at episode 1 where we create our empire and get into it, but if you're already with this for a while, or you're looking for something specific from the title, well, stick with us. If you have any questions about Stellaris, please feel free to comment down below, like and subscribe to help this stuff to be seen a little bit more. Thank you so much, and let's dive right into it. Now we are the Jolian Empire. We have started our journey as xenophobic pacifists who have now turned into fanatic spiritualist xenophobes. And we are bumping up our defensive situation. We are building stations. We are trying to create a greater influx and inflow of alloys. Can't really do anything with our minor artifacts here, which is what is being locked up there. There's some astral actions we could do. This one here, but we don't have a second relic to activate, so that doesn't really help us much, so we're not going to go do anything with that. Our ships were forced to decloak here, so I have put this system off limits, so no one else.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Will be forced to decloak there. I feel like this. I have to go into this. I have to check, honestly. Is the advisor volume? I need to turn this down so badly. These guys are so loud. I apologize for the last 20 episodes where this guy has yelled at us. Cased. Honestly, that didn't help at all. that did not make this guy any quieter. Okay, maybe this time? Okay, we're losing some money here. Oh, yeah. Our rare crystal income is not great. So we have a lot of trade. So we're just going to go buffer up. Buy us a whole bunch of rare crystals here from our trade. And now we are much less likely to lose out there, but we really need to do something about this. I don't think we can keep this up for very long. We are increasing the price of rare crystals quite heavily, but with a bigger buffer, you know, that's...
Aren't your standard users.
Ah, there we go. Finally, the advisor voice is a little bit more acceptable. Though the difference is kind of crazy. Mutative digestive fluids, a new specimen here. It's an epic one. And what does it do for us? Terraforming speed plus 23%. It's not bad, but we can't even terraform anything. So it's not really super interesting. Let's see what else we have. A long-awaited welcome. The creature stands proudly before its arms outstretched. Wow, this is clearly a joyous moment. We don't like xenophobes. We don't like Xenos, so we'll give it something in return. I don't want to cut this contact short. Maybe we can learn something from it. But overall, I really don't think so. Let's check our fleets. Might want to build these up first and foremost. Get our cruiser systems up here. So I think maybe we increase these first before we build more stations. But let me check. Let me check our border stations here. I need to turn this down as well now that I think about it. Good lord. Gameplay. No, sound here. So this can be a little bit louder, but not much. I think the effect volume is what we're looking at here. I think this is it. Let's see. Okay. Let's check these stations here. Make sure they're fully stocked first. And this station is not that important. This station is a little bit more important because now these guys are still at war. They're still being thrashed around. Again, I'm thinking very strongly about going in here, taking us some more systems from them. The systems that I couldn't get before. Because they can't defend right now. Like, they cannot defend for the life of theirs. So I think, honestly, we might go do that. We are opportunistic in this. Let's bring our fleets around. And also our transport fleets, because we will be needing... Oh, yeah, we're cloaked. We can just go through. Of course. I don't know how well this will work for us, but we'll try. Why not? Our cloaking strength is pretty good. Pretty good. Makes ships slower. Let's see who arrives first. Overload subsidy. Unable to pay. Okay. Our overlord is not able to pay us subsidies. What a bad overlord they are. Foreign Empire system claim. The United quell something. Yeah, these guys are doing counterclaims now on our systems. Which is fine. Let them. They are being completely obliterated in their war. Their fleet power is inferior. It's interesting that it's not pathetic. Should we build a spy network here as well? I mean, why not? Let's start building spy networks in all these neighboring empires. Let's check our spy network. We have enough intel to start gathering information, which will get us more intel, as you might have guessed. So, I just checked this. I'm not entirely sure. Let's launch this. Let's go here. But I think I would like to take all this area of space for ourselves. I think I would like this for us. And while we do this, we will reinforce our fleets. Why not get more ships? We have the capacity. Of course we want this for other things, but yeah, let's upgrade our stations here. These are shipyards, additional shipyards we're currently building. And we have mainly built them to become transition hubs. So the people that live on these planets, here and there, that they move around a little bit better, because we have so many unemployed people on these planets, regardless of how much we build, really. Like, we keep building and building and building, and they just keep staying there. But that's okay. We'll build a few more mining districts here. Energy grid, I don't think we are actually producing much. It doesn't seem we're producing anything. How's that possible? Technician jobs. Am I blind? How are we not producing any energy here? How's this a possibility? We have the technician jobs fully up, and they're producing 130. Why does this not show up here? It does. It's just, look, in the list up there, it shows. Ah, there. It's 9. 9 is what we get out of this place. So we have a lot of jobs open, but these are all specialist jobs. Our researchers, for example, we don't have very much in terms of jobs going on here. So we have a lot of slaves sitting around here, which are just unemployed. Let's see, let's find our agricultural world. That's not it. It's Forge World. Though this Forge World takes up a lot of minerals, so maybe we start some mineral extraction here as well to help this situation, and build a little bit of this as well. Again, we have a lot of specialist jobs that are just not being used, so maybe we help build these systems out a little bit more. But I wanted to transfer some people. So here are 700 jobs, which I believe are predominantly down here. Yeah, so if we pull in from Ryama Prime, all these slaves here, they should be put to use pretty quickly. Like, they shouldn't remain unemployed here. And they are not. Instead, they should be boosting our energy production. And now we can bring in from Yilon Prime as well. I mean, they still say unemployed, but I don't think they are. Bring all these over. Like, this turns off, and they don't pop up as unemployed in this list again. So I think this is just a matter of updating. Oh, food stores reach. There's not much we can do with food besides sell it. So sell it we will. Get us some trade out of it. What is going on here again? Volatile motes are going down hard. Okay, let's buy us a bit of a buffer. And increase how many we buy by, let's say, 5. We're losing 8, so maybe we increase it by at least 8. A little bit above, so we have some income of that. And we increase how much food we sell by, I would say, another 100 that we sell. There we go. Bronze Age civilization appears. Yeah. These guys who bombed themselves back into the Stone Age are now back on Bronze Age. The very least we can say about these systems, these pre-FTLs that we have had, is that we have gotten a lot of research out of them over the years. A lot of research. Okay, we're losing trade now.
Game-changing upgrades.
Because we're just not earning enough. We might add another 100 food to sell. The Shroud's Promise. We detected a perfectly smooth capsule emerging from the rift we explored in Yilon. It contained a simple message. Thank you, Pules Den Ron of the Jodian Empire, for your fated visitation. We have not only breached the Shroud, but the Sroni population has begun to migrate into the Shroud permanently. It has provided us with such incredible power and harmony. We're experiencing a societal utopia, the likes of which we could have never imagined. We wanted to share some of our material riches with you before we departed the physical world entirely. So, the Shroud people, this guy here gives us some cool stuff. Safeguards from the negative effects from space storms, minus 50%. Okay, not bad. Research speed, pacifists, no, particles, plus 5%. Energy credits, some 5,000, which, let's check with... No, we are within limit here. I checked up there. Top stored out of 40,000, so getting those is not a bad thing. Astral threads and some rare crystals, which is nice because then we have a bigger buffer on that. So, yeah, a very thoughtful gesture. See, if we just find fellow psionics, there isn't so much bad going on there. Let's sell even more food. Let's sell even more. And yeah, I think the rest will just keep trucking along. Hopefully that helps. Let's pick a new research. Edict Fund and base intel level. I like it. I like the base intel level, really. But let's check if there's something we need more urgently. Like, I love the psionic shields, and I think we still have the psionic supremacy up. So we should at least start it, I think. Because this is super, super powerful. And it's much quicker currently, so let's have it. Let's have it while we got our thing going. Ooh, swarmer missiles. I love these things. There's just a lot of them, and they have a huge range. Huge, huge range. So they're harder to shoot down, basically. And we have been going for explosive weaponry and shield penetration and stuff. So I think we're going to go with these. It fits in our overall doctrine of how we do combat. Our very arrival seems to have accidentally fulfilled some ancient prophecy somehow. They knew we were coming, and given the profound importance they placed on it, our arrival is likely to have a significant effect on their civilization. Okay, so we haven't really done anything there, but we pick up a good chunk of unity from it. In the hope it will prove useful to our sociologists, we have recorded the entire interaction for posterity. We're not really doing anything with them, But they unlocked us a fresh tradition, which is wonderful. Infiltration speed, plus 50%. I think we want this. I think we want this. Encryption plus 1 evasion chance is also good. But I think I want this because we've started dealing with infiltration stuff, which I haven't looked at all in the past. Okay, you want something from us? Let's give them some of the energy we're just gifted so they don't attack us. That's wonderful. That's fine, no problem. So you guys are at war. You have war claims on us. You could attack us. I'm here to manage my spy network. So infiltration speed, I think, is this. I think this is it. Empire plus 60%. And I believe that if we check here in our Empire thing, we should see something down here. Throny insights. Might be in here somewhere. No, actually, I don't think it's in there. Okay, let's look at this again. Let's look at our spy network again. I mean, Empire plus 60%. That sounds like a big number. I don't think you just have this. And that's the only thing I can think of. Okay, peace was made over here somehow. I don't care. Let's launch the gather information thing here as well. Which I think it just like takes a chunk out of this. But our people are certainly faster now doing all this. So let's start gathering information here as well. We don't have any assets. We can try and recruit people to help. Let's see. Another guy got an update. You are a scientist, Pules and Pon, and you are just, yeah, you're running a ship. You're not on the council, so let's get you, I don't know, let's get you scholar. We're not really surveying anything much more. So our transport fleet is actually making its way through here. Fantastic stuff. And we will soon declare our very first war against these guys. What? How did you get our people here? What happened to you? Wait a moment. What? Wait a moment. You have a truce? Let's look at... Okay, so here we can see what their current status is. You are at a war here. So if I declare war on you, the defenders... That's a lot of defenders. But where from? Why? They're in the League of Yara, so they're in a federation here. But then I don't understand what is happening here. Okay, let's go to the Federation view. Down here, where is it? Unions map mode. Okay, so this here is the League of Yara. So all these guys are together. Then who the hell are you fighting? I thought you were fighting these guys. Okay, let's try and figure this out. You're fighting these guys with the triangle thing. That's what you're fighting. Because you can see, like, Confederation of Lavis Primus. Wait, what? How is that? I'm so confused, people. I'm so damn confused. How is this possible? Who are you? Who are you? Who does this belong to? These guys. What the hell? Why do we have what? I'm so utterly confused. I don't understand how this is possible. Like, this is one empire, but there's two in there? Like, see, we have different United Calderon Union, and here we have the Confederation of Lavis Primus. And here we have these guys again. What is happening? What is going on? Like, this full-on belongs to them. Where is your homeworld? Your homeworld is here. How did you get there? So these guys are at war with these guys, who brings everyone else into war. But it looks like you're winning. Like, all this here is taken by them. I don't understand how they've taken this. Oh, no. I understand how they've taken this. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm reading this right. Okay, so the reason this doesn't have this spiderweb thing around it is they've taken the system, but they haven't taken the planet. So they have this, but not the... This indicates it's fully taken, whereas this is just... Okay, it's partially taken because they exchanged the icon. So these guys are being crushed, which is interesting. Okay, this also explains why these are pathetic in fleet power, whereas these guys here are only inferior. So we're building the spy network on the wrong people. We want to build the spy network on these guys. Oops. Okay. Alright, I got very confused here for a moment. But this also means that these guys here... These guys are also in a war here, because these are all part of a federation here. Oh no, you're just associated with them? No, you are associated with them, but you are also in this? Oh dear. Alright, so these guys are probably gonna fight. There's even more war happening over on this side. And these guys are winning, I think. Oh dear, this is a very complex political situation. Maybe you're not gonna see our very first war. Because I think that I'm completely underestimating the situation here. I think I'm misunderstanding the situation of what's going on down here. And who's winning as well. But then again, if I have this station here just strong enough, with 38,000,
These contacts aren't your standard users.
they might not ever get through to me. Especially if I build more of them. That might just help. United Quelnran. Yeah. Okay. I think we might start a war which we could potentially lose. Can we change our agreement here for these guys to join our aggressive wars? Can we... Ooh? Yeah, okay. We can get our overlord to join us in our offensive wars. We will still just help them. The overlord will join the subject in their offensive wars. That's so cute. Haha, let's get it. And then we should have very little problem to really tear these down. Because our overlord has some power. Our overlord is not too shabby. And they could probably defend this side of our empire here. I don't know. So we will possibly see a war happening. Can I declare these guys our rivals? Yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's declare these guys our rivals. Intel is falling on the League of Yara. Why? Why is it falling? I think because we're done with the Intel level. Spark a diplomatic incident. calls the diplomatic involving the envoy of the League of Yara. This is very difficult. It's hell difficulty. So right now, I think just gathering information. Does this just happen? Yeah, we can just wait for our spy network to go up. Don't really have to do anything much here. So this defense station definitely needs to be up as well, because they're for sure gonna try and get through here. So let's invest alloys in this baby. Okay, the war I think has resolved. The reason I think the war has resolved is that all the war icons are gone. And they're all gone at once. So I don't think they were pushed back. I don't think they were defeated. I think the war is over. So these are... Okay, let's check this again. This is... Are these also in that? I mean, the color... There's a lot of purple here. They can't all be in the same union, can they? They can't be all in the same one. Nah. They can't be all in the same one. The Union of Gulk. That's a lot of things. I would only bring my Overlord. There are no other attackers for us to invite. So this could go really, really wrong for us. I don't think we have the income yet to try something like this. Ah well, such a shame. Alright everyone. Let's support our little mission here. I think we have a little bit more preparation to be doing before we try something like this. I don't think we're quite ready. Sorry for the... Yeah, but sometimes you really have to look at what's going on. And yeah, I think the choice not yet to fight was a good one. General Star Confederation left someone. So... These guys left something, which possibly means... I don't think it affected these guys at all. I think it was something down there. Huh. Can't flash forge it. Oh, we could get us a fresh... little leader for free. What did we get? Another scientist. Let's make them archaeologists. And maybe an energy module. So we can put him on a planet. One of our energy worlds. One of the generator worlds here. Which one generates the most energy? 113. 1000. Okay, but there's already a guy on there. So let's put you on the other one. Little plant boy. Force decloak. Yeah, that's an old message though. The science ship is still lost.
New council agendas on deck.
Let's go upgrade our fleets. New council agenda, let's go. So we got the strong on our own, get some extra stability, extra pop growth speed, which is wonderful. Trade goes down, but that's fine for a little while. Let's see what else we want. Uncover secrets, code breaking +2, base intel +5. I mean, we're doing a lot of that right now. Let's work on this. Let's push that agenda through. And we need to bring this guy in. He's working on the wrong place. Forced to decloak where? Why can't I see that? Like that. No access. Okay. So all these here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think, honestly, yeah, everything purple here is in this league. Everything purple. Wow, okay, that's a lot. Cool, our missiles are done for the first part. Autocannon is pretty cool. That rips through shields and hull, not so much through anything else, and they have very short range. Durasteel armor. Maybe. Maybe. Mining station output would probably be damn good for us still. 10% is a lot, especially here. I think that's 60 or something. It's crazy. Sorry, that Discord bimp was mine. Let me... Yeah. We're doing it live. You get the best experience in these videos. The very best experience, sorry. Let's see. Yeah, let's go with the mining station output, I think. Railguns might also be good, so we have something to kill shields. The afterburners as another component would be good. Evasion chance up. Honestly, let's get the afterburners. I want something to help defend our ships a little bit more. Why not? Intel on League of Yara falling. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's manage our spy network here. We could try and acquire an asset. See, the higher this is, the less difficult this becomes, I think. The encryption is trivial for us, which is good. Their code breaking is very relatively weak to our encryption, so they have a very hard chance to get anything done, whereas for us, it's very easy to get a lot of things done. So we could go ahead and gather more information, which I think gain intel and maximum infiltration level on the League of Yara. So this would go up then. The worst thing is we could do armed privateers, which I don't even know exactly if that helps. We could smuggle population. Or honestly, relocate some pops to your empire. Honestly, that might be really cool for us. Get us some more slaves going. Some more breeding populations. Okay, let's go with information security. That makes us even harder for enemy empires to figure out. So if we look at this again. Here in this. No, where was it? There. Yeah, this is operation difficulty. This should go up. Or has gone up. I feel like it was 40 before. Anyway. So we could do this. I think it costs us 10 of that. And increases how much we can have maximum. So if I just let this run a while, that's better. Smear campaign, extort favors, acquire an asset. So assets is something we can then use to help work through and make things a little bit easier. Where? Where were you decloaked? There? Okay, then we block off this area as well. Now these are a little bit bad for me to do. Because eventually I will want to go through there for war reasons. There's still some stuff to explore, but all of our science ships are being yeeted out of places now. Eventually this will just continually happen, which is not super good for us.
We've constructed something game-changing.
But alright, exotic gas refineries, I think. No, we don't have a problem with exotic gases. We have a problem with almost everything else though. Flak cannons, we do have a little bit of point defense. Should probably upgrade that as well. I don't know exactly what our enemies are dealing with. Some ship hull points upgrades here for crystal infused plating, which is not armor. This is literally hull, so these are not bad either. Difficult question. Well, it's not that difficult. None of this is super good for us. None of this is really super good for us. Materials workshop, maybe. Materials workshop. Let's take this first. I don't really want to specialize into engineering research at any point. But something I just remembered. Oh god, we're full here. Oh dear. Let's sell a bunch. There's not much we can do with... Wait, halt. Let's check if we have any blockers we can clear. But I don't think we do anymore. So... Can't yet, can't yet, can't yet. I think we cleared all the ones we can clear. And we haven't really added new planets. Nope. What we could do though is we could go into our edicts, policies and edicts, and check for things that cost us energy to run and start. Education campaign, recycling campaign, pop consumer goods upkeep, we don't really need that. Education campaign, leader experience. I mean, yeah. Could have that. That's not too bad. Nothing else springs to mind that I would like though. Okay, we're just gonna go sell some. Sell a bunch here. Oh, it goes for a pretty hefty price right now. I'm not gonna sell too much. Not gonna sell too much. But we could add an ongoing trade here. Give it another 100. Then we buy a little bit more of this. Let's say 20. And we go ahead and... What are we losing here? Volatile modes. Why are we losing so much in volatile modes? But this is something I wanted to tackle anyway. Let's add another 5 here. Or another 10, really. Alright, so there's one way for us to tackle this problem. We have a building called Ancient Refinery. If I can only find it. I think we have a building called Ancient Refineries. No, we do not. Damn. Do not have that. Go to Forge World. Upgrade this. Nope. It's really not much we can do. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Alright, okay. I thought we had something called Ancient Refineries, which would help us build all these little strategic resources. Speaking of which, let's buy a bunch of volatile modes. We have the trade money, and we just get some more buffering here. But this is a problem for sure. Though volatile modes are very cheap at the moment still, so... we could go into our policies and edicts, because I'm sure we have something running with this. Yeah, but it's just explosive. It's just 6 per month. That's not a lot. Where does it all go, though? Where does it all go? Buildings. Mainly buildings. Okay. It's probably alloy upgrade stuff. Okay, now we're losing trade like crazy. Whoopsie. It's probably this. It's probably alloy. 11. Oh no, actually it is volatile modes. They cost a lot at the moment. Let's turn this down a smidge. Oh god. Let's turn this down a smidge. Because we can't quite afford that rate of loss here. Cannot really afford that. Okay, these guys can go back out, please. War declaration. League of Yara declared war on the Anthurian Citizen Compact. Oh shoot. Now we're in a war. Now we're in a war that we didn't even... Damn. Okay, we kind of wanted to start this war, but we didn't. So now they did. And my fleets are deep in my own empire. But we could start an incursion from here then. We just reroute to this place. And we put these guys here. Now we can see if our defensive stations are up to scratch. And we have nothing over here, but they have nothing there either. So chances of them incursioning from there is pretty low. Now, we are in the war that we thought about starting ourselves. What is it even about? Who's attacking what? We're defending. They are attacking for what? Allegiance war? Okay, someone has pledged secret fealty to them. Which I'm assuming is gonna be these guys. Yep. Okay. So we have an enemy at the gates situation. So these guys have sworn secret fealty to these guys down here. So now these are attacking and trying to wrest control. Okay. Good. We have a few options here to shore up our defenses. One is a wonderful one when we have enough. We can summon a dimensional fleet. Now this is a DLC thing. You might not be able to, but we're going to go check other options as well. We have already explored them before. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to summon these guys. We have them for 10 years. So now in our homeworld, we have this big ass dimensional fleet, which is incredibly powerful. We can't give them a leader, but we're gonna go throw them directly at our enemy, like straight up. We're just gonna go heat them in there. They're not gonna sit around at all. Our main fleet, our own fleet, is just gonna go come in. We're gonna go reinforce them now. Keep building up our forces. We're also gonna continue upgrading our defense platforms here. We haven't really defended well up on this side, but it might just be enough to fend off whatever they're gonna go bring in. Gonna go bump some of our defenses here, and let's make sure that we tear down their shield hit points if they do dare come in here. And we'll just make a mix of these. They do all have a baseline of defensive stations with them immediately, just because of how we are built up. So all of our stations have some defensive platforms already. So all of these are pretty strong. And that's good. So I hope this system can hold whatever these guys might send our way. Next thing we can do to shore up our power is we're going to go to contacts. We're going to filter everything down to non-player and other. And we're gonna go talk to the Marauder clans. These guys here. And we would like to hire some mercenaries. And for 9,000 energy, we get the Darmok Bashers. And we're gonna go ahead and not hire more from them. Instead, we're gonna go ahead and go back into the contacts. There. And we're gonna talk to the other Marauder clans, these guys. And we're gonna go hire mercenaries from them. And we get the Armada of the Voidborn. So now we have a whole bunch of fleet power sitting around here, which we will immediately, as I said, throw at our enemy. We'll go ahead and check our claim situation. If there's something else we would like out of this war. We have already put claims on this stuff here. We can't remove them is what we're being told. I think I want to eat more in this direction here. Take these, occupy these systems here where people live with planets. So they're of course very expensive to claim. But right now I didn't need influence. I want them to suffer. Like they need to understand that this was a mistake. This is what's happening now. Okay. I think I want to also turn down our trade a little bit, or turn it up rather. So we're going to add another 100 mineral to trade. And we're going to add another 100 consumer goods to trade. Because we definitely need the alloy trade. Well, then again, the +8. Yeah.
Was well worth the alloys.
Let's see. Okay, our fleets in transit cost us an arm and a leg. So we have to stop selling energy. Which will cost us immensely in terms of trade. But we can't afford bleeding on so many fronts. Oh, wonderful. Let's reach into the shroud here. Cost us energy. Increased influence. Don't quite need that. Summon a psionic avatar. Let's do that. That sounds like a good idea to have right now. Into a powerful boon that has a positive effect on our entire empire. Let's go. Let's try and summon a psionic avatar. And bring it into our universe. It's simply beyond our current ability. Nope, didn't work out. Well, we tried. You are Minister of Defense and governing. You are not leading a fleet. So we make you a strategist. Military ship build speed plus 10% is good. Right now. Okay, let's on pause. We're gonna go full hard in trade here. Oh, not that bad even. Not that bad. I thought this would be way worse. The end of the Jibru Raiders. Oh dear. Did we not just hire from them? What happened to the fleets we hired from them? Oh, they're still with us. Interesting. Jibru mercenaries vanished. Nope. They're no longer with us. They're gone. Ah dear, shame. Okay, our Minister of State here, our Crown Prince has an upgrade. What could we use right now? Planetary infrastructure, trade from jobs plus 10%. That would be good. Yeah, we need an investor right now. We need to help with our trade from jobs here. Plus 10%, that's good. That's 55. That's nearly gonna kick this out, I think. And you are... neither of these is good for us. That's a shame. Let's give you Frontier Spirit. Automatic resettlement chance plus 25%. That's pretty good for us. Okay. Let's go explore. Go do your thing. You don't need to sit around. Okay, this guy has nothing more to explore. Like, he can't go anywhere. I'll keep him in close proximity to the borders because these guys will eventually become interesting for getting debris. I haven't researched active reconnaissance, otherwise I could set them on our border stations, on our border systems, and have them scan for enemies. Let's hope that the enemy fleets will come from the direction that I hope where they come from, so from the south. And not from here. We'll see how it goes. I haven't seen their fleets yet. Our Overlord is most likely going to fight up here. And hopefully they don't break through. They have 8,000. 8,000 is not enough to break through any of our systems here, I think. Especially as we're building up. Speaking of building up, maybe I upgrade this. And definitely I upgrade this. Even just upgrading these is a good idea. One fleet needs to be reinforced with 30 ships. What? Why? Oh, this is the Raider fleet. So this is kind of lost here now. We need to just disband this. That's fine. Otherwise we have this little issue here. We're also losing a lot of resources because we have, well, all this going on. War is expensive, I will tell you. This is our very first really big intergalactic conflict at this point. Vengeance of the Jibru. Ooh, wonderful. So these guys are coming back with a vengeance. And they're pushing in here on Loza. So they're attacking who the people were who just eradicated them. So maybe this upsets some of the balance here in this war. Now we'll see how this goes for us. Our income is breaking hard, which might be due to some constraints in our Overlord. I didn't expect that. Minus 200, holy hell. We might have to turn off some specimens. Honestly. Let's go do that. In our discoveries, our collection. So we're going to turn off anything that is research. Income percentages I'll leave except for on minerals. The energy we definitely leave. Sublight speed we leave on, that's important. We definitely turn off the Unity things. These don't do enough. Research turn off. Leader experience gain. The ship fire rate we leave. 6% trade we leave. Space fauna, ship damage, we don't need that anymore. The amenities we leave on. So this reduces us a little bit in terms of energy cost. Gateway travel, wonderful. We researched this. We don't know where this gateway goes though. But we have some idle science ships sitting around. So we could go ahead and travel through the gateway. Requires activation by upgrading the gateway. Okay, we have to upgrade this thing first, which we can't yet. Alright, cool. We'll figure it out. We're researching psionic shields. I'm not going to upgrade shields. We'll just ignore shields from here on out. I'll get activation. Not really a good idea for us right now. Improved reactor. We don't need that. Let's go with plasma cannon. Not really what we need. But it's the best option here. I think. It's the best option right now. I mean, the mining drone laser. Now we're gonna go with the plasma cannon. So as you can see, we're losing hard on every metric. It's a bit of a shame. Sun ship sitting here. Let's cloak you, bring you in here as well. We wait for all of our fleets to arrive. We're not splitting fleets. Cloak you, bring you up to here. And yeah, you're where you're supposed to be. Let's see, our first incursion into enemy space will start soon.
Unfriendly traffic en route.
Or rather, theirs will soon start. Yeah, okay, so we have first seen their ships now. Let's turn off the blockers in their systems. I don't want anything to be off limits. And then be confused as to why we can't go places. This will be very difficult. This will be a difficult and tough war.
Something game-changing.
This will be a long war. This will be a long and difficult war. But now we see a little bit about their fleets. These fleets individually will not break through our defenses. The question is, of course, do we know anything about their ships though? Do we know anything about their designs? Do we know anything about anything here? And I would like to select just a single fleet for this. And nope, we cannot click on this. We do not have enough information on these ships. Do we have enough information on any of these ships maybe? Nope. So we don't know what their setup is. We don't know what kind of weapons they have. We don't know anything. We can't prepare for this war properly. Let's go through our worlds here, because right now we need to buff our incomes here. This is fine. This is fine. This is okay. This I don't worry about. The energy cost, that's a bit of a problem. So we'll check in our generator worlds. And we check in the economy here. And these are all full up. So this is not a problem. But this here could use a few more people. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to resettle from Raima Prime, I'm assuming. Let's go ahead. Where is it? Yima Prime. There it is. Yeah, we'll ping in all these unemployed slaves. And let's check through some others here. Lambda Prime, unemployed slaves. Unemployed slaves and civilians. Let's bring all these people over. Empire Capital, that's not a lot, but a few unemployed slaves will take them. That might already fix it. Let's ensure our technician work here is most, because we don't really need the trade. I mean, we kind of do need the trade as well. How much trade do we generate here? 10. Yeah, nah. We can lose the extra 8. We want the energy. Like, losing a little bit everywhere, that's fine. That's why you want to build up storages, have buffers, and I think we can actually sell a bunch more of this. This will offset our trade deficit here quite nicely. Okay, our fleets are assembled, so we can now go on the offensive. We might be attacking and then falling back, because I can see all their fleets moving this direction, but with our fleets arriving on this end, that might turn some around, because we see some pretty damn strong fleets, and if they all attack at once in the same system, like, our fleets are sure not capable of fighting this, but with our stations, now that's a different matter entirely. So we'll attack this system here.
Force entry on an enemy station.
Get an idea.
Time for a trace.
Okay, so this was of course successful. We'll bring them back here. And we might want to exchange one of these here. We'll exchange the detection array for a shipyard now. So our ships can repair and reassemble there. So I'm bringing my ships back home to this place. Because, as you can see, there are a lot of red fleets moving in our direction here. And if they attack, I want to fight them at our station. They are also attacking over on this side, which is a shame because we have 0 defenses here. Nothing. Never built anything up at all. And we will not be able to defend. What we could do... What we could try... No, we can't actually. We can't afford extra energy. I'm a little bit salty about the mercenary fleet that we lost. I'm a little bit salty about that. That was not needed. Oh, wait. No, I want you to please go together with the dimensional fleet.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Or a little bit slower. Okay, they're not coming up to attack us yet. But if all this arrives, this all really comes down to whether or not our fleets are better. Let's go and upgrade these guys here. Oh shoot, why are you going there? No, no, why are you going there for upgrading? Oh, the shipyard isn't done. Whatever was done here wasn't a shipyard. I thought that was the done information that happened there. It's not. So it depends on how well they can coordinate, but it might be actually that they send us a death blob that we can't defeat.
Fleet augmented.
Which would be a problem for us. It would be a problem. Okay, so I can't upkeep this service anymore. We need the energy. So sorry, goodbye, thank you. This guy here is commanding the Predators. So this is pretty damn sure he's a general. So let's make him a general. This is this guy here. So I don't quite understand where these fleets are going. I would fully assume they come here, but they might be traveling all the way around to attack from this end. Which would be very, very weird. What I could do is multi-faceted. I could go ahead, start building a deep space citadel here, and upgrade this station as well, and bump these defense systems in here. Because I think they're trying to go around. But we could try and bait them a little bit. So as they travel past us, we can just attack here. And then they will have to make choices. So they're coming in, of course. Like, this will be a bit of a push and pull. This will be a bit of a push and pull. But you can see their fleets going away. Traveling south. So we will just launch incursions into their space as they do that. Like, this station is weak as heck. Alright. Let's go here. And it's good that their capital is so close, because that is going to be a very good, juicy target for us. And they will take forever to turn around and do anything. So now we send these fleets over there. So if they want to defend against us, they will have to do a lot. Let's also build a deep space citadel here. Oh, we can't afford it. We don't have the alloy. Let's bring you already up. Once we have it, we'll try and shore up our defenses there. Because this is the next stop. Like, if this little thing that I'm trying to push up now fails, honestly, you know what? We're gonna go stop this. That should be funded. I think we have a 2 limit for deep space citadels per system. Usually you can only build 1, but I think we can build 2. So we're just gonna go build 2 right up there. Like, why would we even try and defend a system that's so far away? So you're just gonna build. So these citadels are pretty much just additional space stations. You can have only 1 per system, usually one of these and one of these, but I think due to our setup, we can have 2. Let's pause real quick. Now it's kind of important for us to keep an eye on what is happening and where. So we're just gonna go push for their homeworld if we can. Here the big station is fighting pretty well.
Unfriendly traffic on route.
But we have taken it down hard. So we're looking for anything. We're just taking down everything right now. And in this station here... Wait, no, not here. Here. We're gonna build us an extra army that we can use down south, which is built off of minerals. So we'll build a big psionic army, hold down CTRL to build 5 at a time. And that's it. They'll just be built there. So the question is, will they turn around? Will they turn around to try and defend? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, we can't build 2 at the same time. Like, we can have 2 in there, but we can't build them simultaneously. That's another thing. Ooh, battleships would be good right now. Or robot assembly complexes, which increases the production much, much more than what we currently have. And it's rare. But the Starbase Citadel also good. Okay, so all these take a long, long, long time right now. I think we're gonna go with the assembly complexes because having a higher chance of getting more workers is helping with all of our deficits. Like, that's what we really, really need. Even if we lose a little bit in this war now. Because the cool thing about this war is if we lose, all that really happens is that these guys belong to these guys down here. After that, I mean, we become relatively weaker. But right now what I want to do is I'm gonna take the smaller fleet here, the raiders, and I'm gonna split this. So everywhere where there's just a small station, meaning not this big icon, I will send my raiders in and just take systems. So I'm queuing these up, holding down shift. And everything a little bit bigger will be taken care of by the dimensional fleet. So that's my plan right now. Oops, no. There. The reason why this queued so weirdly right now on where to go, because these block movement in various directions. So they will have to make a choice soon. Do they turn these fleets around and let me push deeper into their systems? Honestly, can I bring my cloaked fleet in here and just take their homeworld while the systems are still there? Okay, I think we're seeing them turn around a little bit. They're definitely bringing fresh fleets here, which might be too tough for us to take. So I don't think we can avoid this battle anymore. They're definitely coming. And they have more fleet power than us. We're facing 24,000, we're facing 22,000. And I don't think we know anything enough about these. They definitely have big extra battleships, which isn't so bad. Another thing I want to do right now, because that's going to suck so much for them, we're going to go build a new ship, a new frigate. And we're going to go with custom. And we're going to go ahead and just throw these proton launchers in there. I think. Or do we? No, we don't. I thought for a second I had an idea here, but I don't think I do, actually. So, right now we're just gonna wait with our fleet here. This might be a defeat of our fleet. This might end up with a defeat of our fleet, which of course would be very, very bad for us. Very bad indeed. But yeah, I think we're gonna look at the defeat way all the way back here. Up until they reach our citadel, hopefully. But I think the most we can really do is try and force them to move their fleets around and about. Let's see if our cloaked transport fleets can just get in there, because that would be really cool. We'll see our first battle with them soon. I hope we can win it. But it doesn't seem like they're turning around. They might have. Oh, they split their fleet. Oh, fantastic. We will win this. That is really, really good. For some reason, they split their fleet.
Targets tagged. Time for a trace.
I am pretty damn sure we're going to win this. It's a fairly equal fight. But we should win this. I hope. It's looking difficult right now. It was certainly... We would have lost had both of them come. But they didn't. Okay, very good, very good, very good, very good. So what we're gonna go do is we're gonna go send these to upgrade. Right now. Because they got really, really... They got hurt. We lost a lot of ships here. We're gonna go take a quick look at the combat outcome. Now this is elsewhere, I don't care about this. Is this our big battle? No, there's also elsewhere. Don't care about that either. This is the one we're looking for. So, we lost a destroyer, 2 cruisers, which is a bit of a shame. Some frigates, some destroyers. They lost quite a bit more. Cruisers, destroyers, but now we get an insight in what they bring to the table. So they deal a lot of damage to armor and a lot of damage to shields and a lot of damage to hull. We do a very little damage to shields. That's our main problem here. And yeah, they have a good evasion and good hit ratio, whereas we don't have any of that. So they are way, way stronger than us. X-ray lasers. Small railgun. Yeah, this isn't good. I didn't learn anything here where I would be able... Okay, we can turn this situation around a little bit now. Our head of research, expansionist, starbase influence cost, research speed, new worlds, chance for new worlds, research options. Now we're gonna go with this rather. It's not ideal, but neither option is really good. Let's see. Official. You are governing a planet, though you are not on the council. There's no white text here, no green icon, so you just become an industrialist. Hopefully helping us defend all this a little bit better. Now, okay, we're gonna go reinforce our fleets, which will be very costly over time now. Treasure trove was discovered. We're not gonna go do anything with that for a bit. I think we can just bring in our cloaked fleets and take 2 capitals pretty soon, because they're right next to each other. Like, there's 3 capitals right here. Look at this craziness. There's 3 capitals right there. We can't go for status quo. Sadly, we can't do anything in this war. Like, we are not allowed to do anything, because this is up to our overlord. How we finish this. And our overlord has not even moved yet, really. Like, they haven't really moved their fleets. I think they're starting now to move fleets around, which is, you know, thank you. Thank you for this. But I didn't even realize all their homeworlds, denoted by these orange little triangles, are all in one spot. For 3 empires, that is extremely good for us. That is extremely good for us, because they're taking the longest possible way into our empire. Which, you know, there's a little bit of a defense there, which we're trying to shore up as quickly as we can now. But yeah, that might be very good for us. That might be very good for us, that they wanted to avoid this station here. So we can push into their home areas. We could conceivably continue with our fleets, but I'd rather have them repaired. Repaired and replenished. Maybe we just go repair. Not upgrade, just go repair here. That should be enough. And then we can go back in there. Take more systems. Like, there's a little world here which would be cute to take. Oh, can you please cloak? Can you please not... Oh god, we have so many uncloaked fleets coming in. I don't know what they're doing. Oh dear. All these transport fleets are trying to... Oh, I need to turn this off. I need to turn this off. Everything is trying to reach this fleet here. I wanted to build a new fleet elsewhere.
That upgrade was well worth the alloys.
So this isn't super good. I wanted to build a army over here to attack this down there, but they're all flying over to the other army. Ah, well. Okay. Alright then. So our dimensional fleet is going hard. Sorry. And I think we're going to continue our war on the next episode. Because this has gone pretty long already, but it's important. This is exciting. Exciting stuff's happening. And eventually, potentially, our ally, our overlord, will also join the fray on our end. But so far we have done fairly good. Mainly thanks to the dimensional fleet and to the raiders, our mercenaries on this side here. Who we will also, I think... Wait, how strong is this? I don't know how strong it is, but I'm thinking it's probably not strong enough to take our raiders. So we're just gonna go keep them traveling in here and around here. Take these small systems, because these guys we're gonna have push up. Nope. We're gonna have push up through here, attack these homeworlds. Alrighty. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, leave a subscription, and also check out our Discord if you're not already done so. If you have any questions, down in the comments you go. And I hope your empire fares very well. See ya on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate ya. Bye.